My name is Emily. Recently, my husband William got promoted, and I sent him a gift to celebrate. I had been feeling something was off about him for a few months, and the day after I gave William the gift, his true colors were revealed. Hey, why was the gift I gave you yesterday just sitting in the trash? You thanked me for it when you received it yesterday. Didn't you like it? Huh? Whatever. Why do you have to check up on every little thing? It's my gift, so I can do whatever I want with it, right? Besides, it was probably some cheap stuff anyway, so I threw it out. So, it looked a bit bulky, but it didn't seem like much. Was it just you trying to suck up because I got a promotion? I really can't stand that about you. I had no idea you thought of me that way. Well, you wouldn't have trashed it like that otherwise, right? But are you sure that was a good idea? Seems like you're the one who's gonna have a problem. You're being too persistent. I said it's fine, so it's fine. The content seemed like paper anyway. You don't mean there was a paper in there worth thousands of dollars, do you? If you're gonna spend money on unnecessary stuff, you might as well spoil me more. Yeah, well, sure. If that's what you think is best. Then, just to be clear, I want you to check what was inside the gift. By the way, you just casually said you can't stand me. Did you mean that, or was it just in the heat of the moment? Man, you're so annoying. I've been saying it all along. Did you seriously think I was truly in love with you? To be honest, I don't need you or our child anymore. I just got married and had a child for social status. Our daughter is already 5 years old, so maybe it's time to live separately. Divorce is a hassle, so let's just live apart. I'm tired of playing the husband and father role. I've made it this far in my career, so I deserve to be free. I'll pay child support, so you guys manage on your own. That's pretty selfish of you, isn't it? Who was it that cried with joy when Olivia was born? Who said they would cherish their family forever? To change your mind so drastically in just a few years is truly frightening. That kind of preaching is exactly what I'm tired of. So, what about the gift's content? It doesn't matter anymore, right? I've already thrown it away. What, you want me to say, oh, it was just some cheap thing after all? That's the kind of annoying stuff I'm talking about. As my wife, you should just listen to what I say. Always contradicting me, saying I'm wrong. Don't you know the phrase respect your husband? You always scold me without considering the time, place, or occasion. Don't you realize that hurts my pride? When I say no to Olivia, it means no for you too. I have to explain it out loud because you don't get it. And about not considering the time, place, or occasion, I do feel the atmosphere. I've thought about staying silent, but everyone's making faces like say something to him. Didn't you feel that? Of course not. What have you been looking at all this time? When have I ever been looked at like that? My promotion is thanks to my hard work and big contracts. It's not just seniority. A person like me wouldn't be annoying to others. You've never really seen me. Oh really? Then you might be happy with what was in the gift. It might have seemed cheap, but it's not worthless to me or you. I can't speak for everyone, but here, open this one. If you still think it's pointless, I'll throw it away. Oh, so you didn't just pick it up. Having two of the same cheap things, huh? Fine, whatever. It's gonna be the same result anyway. We'll see about that. Huh? What's this doing in here? What, you mean the photos of you cheating? Don't you recognize your own face? Let me tell you then. In those photos, you're the one drooling over someone else. And I know it's you, we've been together for at least 7 years. No, that's not what I mean. Why do you have this? This kind of photo should only be known to us. Oh, so you do remember? No, it's not like that. Fine. But seriously, how long are you just gonna stand there? You know the bag with the same stuff is in the communal dumpster, right? Yeah, you're right. I can't stand here chatting with you. I gotta go now. With that, William rushed out of the entrance and headed for the dumpster. But it was already too late. Hey, I will ask the landlord give me back that envelope. I just accidentally threw it out last night, but it actually contains something really important. Look, the landlord's dumbfounded face. He's frozen because you talked to him. See, he's holding the envelope you threw out and comparing the photos of you and the real you. Hey, what the hell are you staring at my photos for? Don't look at me! Give it back, now! That's a terrible way to speak. You're the one breaking the rules, yet you're taking it out on the landlord. Can't believe this. And aren't you embarrassed, making a scene on this busy street? Me, embarrassed? That's none of your concern anymore, right? After all this, you're still worried about me? You shouldn't care about me anymore. A normal person wouldn't do what you've done. Yeah, well, a normal husband wouldn't cheat so casually either. And I think a normal husband wouldn't just throw away a gift from his wife, right? You're the one who strayed from normal first. How can you make it sound like I'm the bad one? Are you nuts? You weren't like this before. You used to be kinder, more considerate. Why did you become so cold? Hey, I never thought I could be this cruel either. But if you think about it, you'll know why. Maybe things would have been different if you had thought about me a little more. So, what, you just want to make me the bad guy? Have you ever thought that maybe you're the reason I had to do this? Can you honestly say that you're completely blameless? Don't you ever think that your actions drove me to do this? What? Are you blaming me now? That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking if you can honestly say you've done nothing wrong. You're always blaming me. Doesn't Emily have any faults? But I'm the one always getting yelled at, always feeling bad. Don't you think that's unfair? This is a completely different matter. And you know, trying to make me the bad one? You're the one at fault here. Why did you do this? What about me didn't you like, especially when we have our child? Explain it to me in a way that I can understand. If you're going to blame me, you need to explain yourself first. Don't say you too. I have all the evidence in these photos. Everything in these photos is what you dislike about me. And since you wanted a divorce, I included a lawyer's contact too. What? You went that far? But you need a witness, right? Who did you ask? Really? Yeah, really. That's why I gathered all this evidence. You're unbelievable as a human being. Huh? Isn't that obvious? I had to tell your mother first, so she wouldn't be shocked. It was faster to have your mom and my mom know it. Unbelievable. You're not even thinking about what happens to me. I hate your selfishness. Now I have nowhere to go back to. You've just been gathering allies for yourself. Have you ever thought about what happens to me next? Why should I think about your future? You're the one who did this without thinking. Why can you just shift the blame onto me? You created this situation. And yet, why am I the only one getting blamed? Oops, it's time for me to go to work. In this situation, how can I go? Think about it. Let's go inside. It's weird to talk about this here. Let's go inside and sort this out. Why? We've come this far, why go back inside? Let's talk here. There's nothing else to talk about, right? All the evidence is here. There is the lawyer's contact. All that's left is for you to agree. It's the natural outcome for you. You wanted a divorce from the start, so just agree happily. Why worry? Just go inside already. What happens if we don't? Is there something wrong? No, not exactly, but... Then let's just talk here. It's not like it's too cold or hot. All you need to do is agree to divorce amicably. It's not that hard, is it? If you're thinking we can talk this out and rebuild, you're dead wrong. I have no intention of getting back together with you. Honestly, I don't even want to breathe the same air as you inside the house. Talking out here is all I can handle. I've been holding back all this time, so read between the lines. Stop talking nonsense and let's go back inside. Stop making a fuss. Just listen to me. Looks like your ride is here. Look behind you. Good morning, William. Huh? Mary? Aren't you going to say hi? She's calling your name. Huh? Emily's here too? Good morning. It's trash day today, isn't it? Can't forget about it. When I start living with William, I have to follow the rules, right? What? Yeah, Mary. The landlord here is strict about rules. If you don't follow them, you'll get scolded. Right. I'll be careful. But why have you been silent all this time, William? I came all this way. Aren't you going to hold my hand and say good morning like usual? What's this? Mary, how do you know Emily? I was planning to keep quiet until you were officially divorced. But Emily said the divorce is happening soon, so maybe it's time to spill the beans. Emily's your neighbor, right? When I posted on social media, hoping you'd get divorced soon, she reached out to me. Since she lives next door, she offered to help with the divorce. So, I sent her pictures of us together, even your sleeping face, loads of them. Ever since Emily told me, I've been looking forward to it. You two talking here means you've heard everything, right? Why? That's how it is. I've known who you were all along. This girl openly posted your face on social media, even wishing for a quick divorce. I've never seen someone so lacking in literacy. But maybe that worked in my favor. What? What are you talking about, Emily? Explain it to me in a way I can understand. What's literacy? What worked in your favor? Mary, it looks like the divorce is going to happen soon. Once this guy agrees the divorce, we're all set. Wow, Emily, that's amazing. I never thought you could make the divorce happen so quickly. Come on, William, you said your wife is boring and only cares about the child. I'm cuter, younger, and her selfishness is adorable as you said. Hold on, Mary. If I were your husband, I'd have dumped a wife like that in a heartbeat. If I'd been William's wife from the start, I wouldn't have let this happen. I was disappointed when I found out William had a wife, but I was happy when you asked me for private lessons. You prefer me, right? Every time we meet, you say you like me better. So why won't you agree the divorce? Please, just stop. Why? You said you'd marry me once you got promoted. You said your salary would increase and we could still have kids. I've been waiting for almost a year. My birthday is coming up. If you plan to propose then, divorce her quickly. I absolutely don't want a half-hearted proposal from a man who's still married. Look, Mary's saying it too, so just agree it already. Mary won't wait forever, you know? A younger, prettier face is better, right? Mary will get older too, and it's better to have kids sooner rather than later. Right? Emily agrees. Look, she's saying it too. You've grown apart from your wife, haven't you? I heard your daughter is already 5. Your wife can manage on her own. She's a nurse, right? She'll be fine. Here, this is the divorce papers with your wife's name. It might be easier for you to make up your mind, Mary. Why don't you have William check it? Wait. Okay, here you go. William, huh? What's wrong? The wife's name is Emily. Wait, what? Emily is William's wife? They have the same name? Stop it! Enough already! What? What's going on? What's happening here? Watching the two panic, I couldn't help but burst into laughter. That was too funny. Why is Emily laughing? What's so funny? Hey, Mary. You still don't get it? Huh? What? You're beginning to understand but can't put it into words, right? If you say it out loud, you'll have to admit you were deceived. I've had enough! Tell me. What have I been deceived about? I'm not just the woman next door, I'm his wife. The unattractive, old lady who only cares about her child. The wife you've been mocking all this time, that's me. No way! Didn't you find it strange at all? Why would a neighbor help with a divorce? Collecting photos, what did you think that was for? Didn't you question it even once? Wait! How could I have suspected that? I trusted you completely. You chose to trust blindly. Sure, I lied, but you believed it. I never thought it would work this well. I even wondered if you'd take me seriously at all. You both must have thought you had me fooled completely. Thanks to you, I collected the kind of photos William had. You didn't think such photos existed, right? Since they came from the person involved, of course, I knew. That's awful! You tricked me? Sounds terrible when you put it like that. But, well, you two are more reprehensible. Who cheats on their spouse knowing they're married? Thankfully, there's a system for people like you. I'll gladly use it. Don't mess with me. What you did is the worst. Lying so casually. You just said it, right? It's wrong for children to lie, but okay for adults. You teach Olivia not to lie, then what about you? You're doing the opposite of what you preach. You can't possibly think it's only okay for you. Of course not. I know I'm in the wrong too. But this was the only way. Olivia understands that. Plus, as I showed earlier, your mother and my mother know too. That's what's so annoying. Oh well, it doesn't matter anymore. Look behind you. Huh? Mom? William, you better brace yourself. And with that, William's mother-in-law appeared from behind and slapped William's cheek. Ow! Your pain will heal if left alone. It's nothing compared to the suffering Emily and Olivia went through. Do you even realize the awful things you've done? Hey, who's this lady? You're William's mistress, right? You knew he had a family, yet you still got involved. William is at fault for approaching you, but you could have rejected him. That would have spared everyone this pain. Enough, William. Divorce Emily right now. You've seen the divorce papers, right? Divorce her for Olivia's sake and never show your face at our house again. Why? Why are you rejecting me too, Mom? Emily and Mom have given up on me. What am I supposed to do now? I've lost my place to return to. What am I supposed to do? Hey, William. I'm here, aren't I? We can always be together. So just divorce your wife quickly and let's be together. Shut up. It's all your fault for flirting with me in the first place. I was fully aware I had a family. Yet, you're the one who swayed my resolve. Everything is your fault. What? Are you kidding me? If that was the case, you shouldn't have approached me from the start. And what do you mean I flirted with you? That's ridiculous. You're the one who looked at me that way, right? Well, whatever. I'm over it. Do whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore. Bye. With that, Mary quickly left the scene. Before I knew it, the landlord had also disappeared, leaving just me, William, and his mother-in-law. That's the situation. I've said all I needed to say, so I'm going home now. Oh, William, let me tell you something. Emily has already consulted a lawyer. No matter how much you struggle, there's no escape. Be prepared for that. Come on, Emily, let's go. We need to pack your things. William, go to work. You're an adult. Emily and I will take refuge, so don't expect to see us again. Guided by his mother-in-law, I went back to my apartment to pack my things. Around noon, I received a tearful call from William, who must have gone to the office. Hey, what should I do? Mary reportedly told my boss that I've been harassing her. It's not true, but I'm about to be investigated. What do you think I should do? Hey, do you really think I can answer that? This has nothing to do with me anymore. It's a problem between you and Mary. Oh, by the way, I've been blocked, so can you pass a message to Mary? I've reported everything to your family, so make sure to pay child support. That's awful. That's how it is, so don't call me anymore. Good luck. Wait for me. I hung up the phone mid-conversation and set it to reject further calls. Long time no see. Really, it's been a while, Emily. I'm sorry for all the trouble William has caused. It's okay. It's all settled now, and you're not to blame. I appreciate you saying that. Did you manage to finalize the divorce process? Yes, I managed. William got fired for false accusations by Mary. I thought so. He was ranting about that when he came to our house. He came over even though you told him not to? Yes, he did. But I didn't listen to him and called the police and even sprinkled salt on him. That's so like you. Right? What about that woman? Yes, Mary's parents with her came to apologize to me. That's good. Is Olivia doing okay? Thanks to you, she's doing fine. She's managing well even without William. Recently, he's been away a lot, hasn't he? I wonder if Olivia even cares? I think so. Towards the end, she didn't even ask about her father. That's terrible of William, making his daughter feel that way. He used to be a good father, but what can we do now? I plan to live my life facing Olivia properly. I'm sorry for the trouble. But I'm relieved we can meet like this occasionally. If you ever have any trouble with Olivia, let me know. I'll help however I can. Thank you. Olivia still sees you as her beloved grandmother. I'm a doting grandmother, after all. Occasionally meeting with my mother-in-law like this, we share updates and live happily. I keep Olivia's well-being my top priority and plan to continue living that way.